Okay then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're inside of Starfield and we have got so much to go over now that the game has been out for about 24 hours officially. We've got so much information, including a buff to the initial hours of the game. Someone's already beat Starfield in a ridiculous amount of time. We're going to take a bit of a look at the review on the Steam Deck version and some Reddit posts that will help you inside of the game and have some interesting questions indeed. Now, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, check out our sponsor Advanced GG, the #1 clinically proven energy supplement on the market. My favorite flavor is cherry vanilla, but you guys can catch an array of flavors down in the description via the link and use code CLOUD at checkout for discount. And with that being said, let's dive on in. So starting off, we have got this article right here from Paul Tassi on Forbes stating Starfield should buff its initial off-putting hours. Now, the article is an actually really good read. I'm going to leave the link down in the description, but that is a very solid point. The reason why this game had such a poor review basis right at the beginning of its launch on the early access was solely because the first maybe 10 hours of the game is pretty damn dull. This game is a progressive earner, and the further in you get, the more enjoyable this game is. They really need to work on the initial part of the game, the first 10 hours give or take, and making it a little bit more advantageous and less off-putting. There is so little to do inside of it and everything is slow. You can't afford anything. The maneuvering of like mod building and stuff like that is tiny, and you go through storylines and you've got to deal with people walking at snail pace. Now, Bethesda should know by now exactly how this sort of stuff operates, so there's not really any excuse for that being dead. But they should be sticking a load of buffs in straight at the beginning, including like development of city maps. That would be absolutely crucial. Way more tutorials. We need so many more tutorials inside of this game because I feel like you don't actually learn anything straight off the bat. But apparently someone has learnt it really freaking quickly, as Kotaku reports a story stating someone's already beat Starfield in less than 3 hours. A speedrunner posted their super fast playthrough of Bethesda's massive RPG on YouTube. And 3 hours is absolutely ridiculous. He beat it in a neat 2 hours and 51 minutes and 42 seconds. That is absolutely mental to think that someone's achieved that already. The speedrunners in this are going to get some really impressive times, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Now, Starfield on the Steam Deck is getting a bit of a mixed reception, mainly because of graphical imagery. The video that was kind of put up on Starfield on the Steam Deck, although does look pretty damn impressive, has a 30 FPS cap rate on there with the lowest settings. But it will dip to around 16 frames per second, and the text clarity is absolutely atrocious. So it's a little bit leaning on the fence as to how much you can actually deal with as to whether you would get this on your Steam Deck. It does seem to be getting a mixed response. Some people absolutely love it, and some people are, well, they're probably not playing it anymore based on the reviews that I saw. People were absolutely fuming with it and thinking it wasn't even worth their time. But what is worth your time is checking out the Starfield Reddit, as it has taken a complete 180 in what it is that they are showing. So right here we have got somebody who has redesigned Starfield's inventory UI, and I think that they've actually done a bloody incredible job for it. This seems to be a lot better than the actual UI that we experience inside of Starfield, and for me this seems like a very solid upgrade. If there are any developers looking, then I would say maybe take a little bit of inspiration from this, because as the game moves forward, this is probably going to be a lot more helpful, and it definitely, most definitely, becomes a lot easier as far as actual comparables and what's where and how you're looking at the entire overall. It seems a lot more neat and it looks just a lot better. So yeah, dude, well done. This is a pretty damn good UI. On top of that, this guy actually reiterates exactly what we were just talking about, as he states, "Is it me, or is the game getting better the more that you play it? So many people whined about the game when it came out, but it's starting to really open up." Now, they did mention this beforehand. Todd Howard did say that the more you give to Starfield, the more it gives back to you. but it's kind of annoying. If you can get past the first 10 hours, like we said, then the game does definitely become a lot more enjoyable. But even then, if you start breaking through 20, 30, 40, 50 hours and you start getting further into the game with this, it just becomes so much more fun to actually play, because so much more becomes available and you become a little bit more used to the way that the game style plays. Now, people were whining right at the beginning, and again, we've spoken about this before, but it is definitely due to the main fast traveling that kind of takes away the immersion. Now, somebody put up a post and it's got over 10,800 upvotes on it, stating, "Don't use fast travel to teleport from planet to planet." At the start, I was doing this for convenience, but I was unknowingly missing a lot of game's content because of this. So I would just fast travel from the surface to one planet, to a location it's already visited on a different planet, even if it's in a different system. So if you're going to go through this, what you want to do is go to your ship from the planet that you are already on, get into the cockpit, take off, then when in space, select your destination by pressing X on the controller and allow the cutscene to play and arrive at your destination. Don't teleport, fast travel directly to the landing point, travel to the planet's orbit first, likewise with grav jumps, do it and go through the cutscene. This allows for all the random encounters in space to occur, and honestly some of the best stuff I've experienced in the game has been through this shift in playstyle. I know it's a bit more work, but you're missing out on a lot of encounters if you just teleport everywhere. Take your time with the game, will reward you. Personally, I think it's more immersive this way, and I feel more like a journey. And apparently nearly 11,000 people agree with him. And I think that this actually is a very, very solid point. So the main reason why this would make a lot of sense is because via the fast travels and stuff like that, you are essentially just going to be skipping all of the space content. And there is a lot of cool space content out there, including abandoned ships that are just kind of like flying around. You get random distress calls from being in space, which leads to whole new side missions, some of which open up some of the better content in the game. And you also get to go into dogfights, and the dogfights for me are absolutely awesome. I don't know why I enjoy them so much in this game. I wasn't a fan of them in No Man's Sky, but for some reason in this game, the dogfights are so much fun, and it's definitely something that you need to take a look at. But what they do need to take a look at is freaking food in this game. So somebody posted up right here with 7.2 thousand upvotes. Can we talk about food for a second? Why is it that eating this many sandwiches would only heal for like a quarter of your health? And that is a solid freaking point. There is easily the best part of 25 to 30 sandwiches in this stack, and it just does absolutely nothing. Food is borderline pointless. You may as well just have your med packs and utilize it that way. I don't carry any food around because I just don't see the point. I'd rather pay out for some health kits and do it properly. This is ridiculous. The food is crap. So don't even waste your time trying to get food to be able to do this at all. And to end it on a solid note, and a massive congratulations with 8.4 thousand upvotes, the ship customization is absolutely crazy inside of this game. And this guy posted up right here stating, "Proud of this beast," and it looks nutty. It looks so damn good. It is really, really respectable, and for me personally, this looks absolutely awesome just to look at. So massive, massive round of applause to you, and apparently 8,500 people definitely agree. But you guys should get into the ship customization. The ship customization inside of this game is really freaking in depth, and there is so much you can do. You can easily lose a couple of hours just making a ship, and that's just going at base level. You can lose so much time inside of this game just doing some of these more high in-depth customization things. So I really enjoy it personally, but I want to know what your guys' opinions are of the ship customizations down in the comment section. Have you done it? Will you be doing it? And if you're not, why the hell not? If you haven't already, smash the beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate you all, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.